Hey, how's it going? We're back on a Saturday evening. Hopefully everybody is having a good evening. It's been a long, crazy week over here, but what week isn't anymore? We're back in our Emberpelts colony. We've almost got damn done from last time, so we'll have a whole bunch of water, hopefully this next time, and maybe we can move these out. But today, we gotta figure out what we need to do with this bad water to get it shifted down this way and not coming out this way. This one's gonna be fun. We might have to eventually take it off the side of the map, but we'll figure that out when we get there. So let's get started. Do I have my music on? I can't hear my music. Maybe my sound is just low. Yeah, I think my headset was just low. There you go. Well, hopefully everybody else has had a decent week as well. Around here, the weather continues to be a problem, but, you know, that's kind of the way it goes sometimes. Let's see, that needs taken out. I did add a couple more mods since last time. I added the Timprove mod, so it looks a little clearer. You can see a little bit more in here. I added, I think that was the main one that I added. Not sure what else I added other than that. Maybe the daylight mod, but that's really about it. So let's see. Last time we left off, we were just kind of waiting for water to come in. Let's go up to full speed. What do we need and don't we need? I kind of feel like we do need more houses to get more beavers, to get more stuff done. So let's make sure that goes in. Do we have logs? We have logs. Do we have builders? We have builders. There we go. I don't think we have any scientists at the moment. No, we sure don't. You're not particularly needed. All the crops are dead, so go find something else to do. That gets us a couple extra people here and there. We've got each one there. Do we have any corn to cook? Yeah, we can get some grilled corn. That'll work. Over here, let's go ahead and open those up to get some more trees so we don't lose a chance of building it. There we go. And I guess we could probably... Oh, there it goes. Had to think about that for a second. Start to look into their power sections, because they've got the best engines around. And it's 200 for the basic one. I do have the solid power shaft tunnel. Interesting. I don't think that's in the main game. We're going to start. Let's get that there. Although, can they build it? That needs clay, right? Yeah, we've got clay. We'll start with that. And they can build on from there. We've got a couple of days of the drought left. So, food looks okay, though. They sure cooked up that corn fast. Let's see. Grilled corn. Well, they'd cook it up even faster. One, if we had more to cook. And two, if we had a place to put it all. So, we'll see how the next season treats us. We're going to have to turn all those back on. But you know what? Since we've got this, we might as well go ahead and plan for a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Make sure I'll leave both of these up, because they're just kind of... The chat bots have been kind of weird lately. Maybe bots is the wrong word. We'll do one here and one here, too. That way we can just pull in all sorts of water. Chat programs, maybe? That seems a bit better. More like what they actually are. Hey, we got that done. Well, almost. I want that and this high prioritized, so we can get back over here if we need to. They're eating through the corn, which is understandable. We have those. We're short one beaver. You know what? That's going to be okay. Let's look into getting some stairs. I want to do this. I think I want to do that. And we'll just do these here. Eventually, we might make a better complex for living in, but for now, we'll work with this. There we go. That looks good. Oh, over here, we could at least plan on... Well, I could do a large lumber mill. This is the regular. This is the large. Takes 75 and 2 beavers. I don't have the science for that, so we'll just go with this. And then I think I will have to put one power right there just to connect them in. Alright, let's get everybody... Hold on just a second. We'll get everybody back to where they need to be. Oh, would you look at that? Definitely get somebody over here. And here. And here. And there. And there. And we might not actually need to turn on these anymore. There we go. But we do need this on. We do need this on. We can probably pause these two. Let's pause a couple of these. Pause this, unpause that. Now our production buildings are back up and ready to go. Let's go ahead. You can take out this road here. Yep. Plant all this in here. Water Oh, the water's got to fill up down here, so that's fine. Look at all that nice water. Now, of course, knowing our luck, we'll probably get a bad tide next, but, you know, that happens. What do we got? Planks. We need planks, so I gotta have somebody in here. Is there anything... Once the fields are planted, we can probably pause those. And the trees are planted, we can probably pause that too. Give me my birch first. So that I know they can be grown. These need to be prioritized so that they can keep working. There we go. I think that's about all we can do for the moment. We just kind of have to wait on them to build. Logs are going to take a second, but that's kind of expected. What's... Oh, that's the berries. Okay, well, we'll get berries here eventually. Hey, it's a drought. Okay, well, with the reservoir in, I'll actually take a drought. That should be okay. It'll give us time. This here, though, is going to go down and go off. So maybe we can get this in there. What do we need? Planks? Ooh, is there any manual power? We could do a large power wheel for the time being. Cost us 50 logs. You know what? Oh, that's still not going to work, is it? I'm going to have to put at least one power shaft in here. So we'll get those in there to get some more planks. I want to make sure that these go in and that they are prioritized so that we have plenty of water coming in. I'd prioritize this, but we're almost out of workers. You are done planting. Good work, buddy. We'll find something else to do. You are done planting, so you can be gone for now. You're done planting. You can be gone for now. And somehow we ended up with one extra beaver after all of that. Well, we will turn these on over here, maybe. That should work. I should probably put a storage here so that they can move them a lot easier, or at least have our haulers move them a lot easier. But we need so much right now. That's really kind of the way it goes. So, I have some corn. I have regular old corn. I don't know where that came from, but okay. We'll cook it up. Hey, I got a special beaver. Battery smooth. Hey, that's one of the mod developers. Not of this mod, but of several wonderful mods. If you haven't checked out their mods, you should. That must be... I think that's part of the Emberpelts. They toss in special beavers for various people. Let's see. Over here, we might put in just a couple. Put in a couple dams right there. I'd put them in by the edge, but I have that fear since they had that bug where the water flows off the side of the map no matter what. I don't know if they ever fixed it. They probably did. The bug has been going on forever. But, meh. What is this? We need planks. Yeah, and that's going to stop here in a second. But that's okay. We'll get everything else in while we can. Get us many planks. Hey, Goodson, how you doing? Good week? It was a busy week. But every week's a busy week anymore. How are you doing? Let's see. Got to move over here, I think, so I can see a bit better. Oh, we've got food. Everybody go get food. Here's more food, more food. Pause that for now. There we go. Luckily, we still have extra beavers there. Are you still here? Yeah, you're still in there. You can be out for a minute. That's fine. So we do have a grill. And we've got our grilled corn. What else can you grill? Tired bosses, over-optimistic scheduling plus things breaking means what a week after deciding the schedule for the next few months. I'm 2 weeks behind. Oh! 2 weeks behind? Goodness! That is really rough. And the boss's bad habit of adding more work. That's everyone. Saw you going live, but had to finish Stargate. Good call on the priorities there, Death. Good priority call. My boss constantly does that. And he always says he doesn't, too, so it's one of those kind of things. He'll add more and more and more, and oh, I didn't add that much. It's like, well, you literally added 30 things. I mean, I know because there's 30 notes about it, things. What episode of Stargate were you watching? Yeah, Death, which episode are you on? Oh, they decided to put the one in there. Sure, why not? Good call on that, guys. He's still planting. This is going all right. What do we got? An 11-day? I will... How's our science doing? Not great. You're just sitting there, so go find something to do. We get corn this time? Not really. Let's get these in there. Although this should be the highest priority. And then this, so we can continue to make planks. And then we'll find 4 beavers. Let's go over here. You can pause that. Go find something to do. Season 3 episode. Point of no... Oh, Season 4. Point of no return. Past your 90 days. Cannot return. Alright, let's get 1 beaver in here. And 1 beaver in here so we can get planks going. What is this? This is for corn. No, we're pretty much full here, so let's go down to 1 there for just a minute. Someday I will watch Stargate. I just do not know when that day is. What are we doing over here? Not bad. Do we have builders again? We do. What's needed here? Actually, if I grab these 2 planks, I can save myself... No, because there still have to be somebody here. No, there doesn't have to be anybody here. Okay, well, that was just long enough. Oh, I wasn't in last weekend's stream as my parents came to watch me and a girlfriend file paperwork at the city hall. That was a tiring weekend. 800 kilometers of driving to take parents to meet now wife's family. Well, congratulations. Being officially married. Some days I kind of wonder if me and my wife should have done that. Good luck there, 10 seasons. Yeah, finding time for 10 seasons is kind of rough. Let's take all of that out of there. That can go away. Let's do storage here. 4 planks. They can go out. There's always time for Stargate. I don't think that's how it works. Show parents shrine we are planning the ceremony at. Drop them up. Man, that is a busy weekend. This is on you're married. Well, coming from someone who's been married a long, long time, it does have its benefits. It also has some not so benefits, but for the most part, let's see. How am I? What do my guys need? Fire. Well, they need more fire. I need to turn this down first of all, so that they can actually have time to do things. And then, what else do I need? Need more houses and I need more beavers. Let's see what else they could use. Apples. Okay, well, that's given. Juice, beaten radish juice, corn juice. That sounds awful. Corn juice. Baked beets. Wait, does this place do baked beets? No, just grilled bell peppers. Oh, what else is there? I'm just looking here. We got apple pies, apples, baked beets, grilled bell peppers, cornbread, wheat flour, cornmeal, wheat, canola seeds. There's a lot of stuff. But I think the next thing we're going to have to focus on is metal, which... Is there metal up here? There's a little bit of metal over there. There's some metal there. Any other metal that's any closer? Ugh. Okay, well, we'll have to try and make it up the hill. That might have to be our goal for now. So that we can pull in that metal, so that we can make some sluices. There's a little bit of metal over here. Not a ton. Looks like here's where all the metal is. Which is probably possible for us to get to. There's some metal here. That'll be fun to try and mine out of there. If we mine those out of there. Audio is glitching. Is it glitching for you too, Kudzen? Let me check my levels here. Seems okay through there. Am I like cutting in and cutting out? Weird. That is very strange. I will keep an eye on it. Japanese, a husband is called a go. Drop the politeness particle go, and Shujin is prisoner. Yep, not touching that one. Beets, and I'm out of corn. Why are you not pulling in corn? Oh, it's because I lowered the number of people there to pull in stuff. That's why. You were glitching a little bit. Let me try something here. Advanced audio properties. Nope. There. Filters. Properties? NVIDIA broadcast. Well, I've got it selected. We'll try it. Lots of words in Japanese have the same pronunciation, but I feel like that one was very much intentional. You know, you are probably correct on some level. Ooh, well, can't go there, can I? Well, I almost went up the mountain. Let's see what other paths I could take. I could go here. Put in one here. And then go up, up. Would this just be easier to get it from over here? I kind of think it might be. You know what? We're going to work with it. They'll have to walk across a dangerous, dangerous lake here, but they'll be fine, I'm sure. Then I have to go back down the other side. Good grief. Somebody remind me to put in some storage over here so I can get down. Oof. How do I get down here? I do this. This. That. There we go. Goodness. Alright, how we doing food and water-wise? Water, we're doing great. Food... what does this take? That takes some bricks. That takes... bricks and metal. So let's just do a medium tank. 2 medium tanks here for now. They're getting over there. We have got that. Where is... where's the metal? Scavenger flag. There it is. Large industrial underground pile. Interesting. Basically the same. Okay, industrial pile, you're for scrap going out. We have 3 extra beavers. So, we'll put some in the clay pit to grab us some clay. Grilled corn. What do you need for grilled bell peppers? Oh, you need canola oil for that. So, that we don't have. I feel like I need some more farming land. I could be wrong. It's not a bad idea. I have thought of that before, to do just a little, like, thing right in the middle here. It's a good question. You know what? We've got logs. In fact, we have enough logs. We can turn one of these back on, and they can cut more trees there. Let's go ahead and see if we can just figure it out. We'll put this about the middle here. We want to do something like this, because we want 3 max on each side, which is 1 too many there. Is it centered? Don't forget storage at bad water source. Good point. Am I pulling in bad water? Eventually, I'm going to have to pull in some bad water, aren't I? Okay, that's getting replanted. We're going to open these back up. Got corn. We'll open that back up. Let's get our stairs here. Other side of the river. Yeah, over here there is some green land. Which, if we start having trouble with food, we might toss something up there. In fact, I might just do something like this. It's kind of a temporary thing. Or not temporary. Who knows, honestly. Let's plant some crops. We'll get radishes down here. Some tomatoes. Do I want to do some beets? I could do a couple of bell peppers. Beets. Canola. You know what? We'll just do a little bit of everything. Wheat. How far over do you go? You go that far. And we'll do the corn too. Let's make these a little more important. Of course, if there's a bad tide, all of this kind of goes up in the air. Not there. Good grief. Let's do that. And we'll also get in a water dump. Fluid dump. It's no longer water. I guess you could just do bad tides for whatever reason you would want to do that for. Hey, we have grilled corn again. Come get your grilled corn. We've got trees. But I'm going to need metal. You guys are done planting. Go find something else to do. You guys are done planting. Go find something else to do. A 4-day? Nice. I mean, I could do levees and no, I'd have to do 2 tall floodgates until I get sluices in. What do the 2 tall floodgates cost? Double floodgate, 250. I don't have 250. I got 19. It's like my bank account. I need 250 and I got 19. Oh, there's some. Is the corn coming back? Let's turn those on. All right, you're just sitting there. And I can do 2 floodgates across the top here, or crossed right here. One, that would save us a little water back here. And we could also redirect down here. We'll add a crop that needs to be planted in bad water. I've been wondering that for a while. There was rumors that Lappin was going to add something similar to the water beavers. But I don't know if they're going to go through with that or not, because it would be really hard to harvest that without your beavers constantly being super sick. There's 250. There's the bad mushrooms, but that's more yeah. One food source. I kind of wonder if the red robots... Yeah, robots would probably have to do it. But the water beavers robots can't do anything except haul. So they actually wouldn't be able to do that. So there is that. A water roller coaster for beavers. I agree. I think that ought to be there. The water beavers' fast movement, I guess you could say. Well, that filled up relatively quickly. Clockwork farm that needs to be placed in bad water. Yeah, that could be. I really think it was that red cabbage is what it was supposed to originally be. Bath entertainment. Yeah. I mean, it would definitely... It would be wet, and they could use that. Oh, hey, look. I don't have anybody over here actually pulling in metal. I don't have anybody doing science either, so... Let's see. I don't have any corn. You guys are sitting there doing nothing. Go find something to do. Oh, these are paused. Do I need to unpause them? We'll unpause those. Is anybody over here? Not currently. Plant crops. We'll get some canola. Right all the way to there. Alright. Well... I really want to do sluices, but... Got a bunch of farms going at the moment. A whole bunch of farms. Logs are a little light. Water is full, so I'm going to turn these down and go to 3. I still don't have anybody in any of those. You know what? Let's pause. Oh. We'll pause these two, regain our 6 there. This seems to do all right. For 250, I'd take it. Pretty good. Industry. I need gears at some point. Okay. How am I still low on beavers? Plenty. Well, I only have 2 houses open. 2 beds, I guess. Well, they are building the water box there. That's good. They've got berries, but I need somebody to collect them. Food, gather, flag. I don't need a ton of berries, but why not? Water, we still seem to be holding pretty strong. So, let's invest in some more beavers. There we go. Maybe get some well-being for them, too. Decoration. Let's see, where do I want to toss that? Maybe there? Well-being. Nope, decoration. You gotta start with the shrub. I don't even have enough for a shrub. That's terrible. Come on, guys. How are we doing? We have plenty of beets. That's about all we have at the moment. Are you guys planting over here? Batteries moved all the way over to there. No, we're going to pause that. Send them over to here. Yeah, we're really low on beavers. I think they're all in farms somewhere. So let's... we got enough beets. Let's just pause that for a minute. We'll get some science back. Trees are starting to grow again. More foods would give them well-being. Some juices, cut down on the water they drink. Juice actually might not be a bad idea. Do they have to have a juicer, grist mill, bakery, a press? Ah. And I do have the power for it at the moment. That might not be a bad one. They could press tomatoes. They could press corn. They could press radishes and beets. That's not a bad deal. You know what? We'll try that. That's what we'll aim for. Also, you know what I'm going to do? This may seem silly, but since we're constantly full on radishes, I'm just going to get a whole bunch of extra storage for that in case something goes south. Ah, good. They're getting metal. That's what I wanted them to do. Corn juice? Yeah. Oh. Corn juice is... yeah, that does not sound good. Enjoy the tomato juice and a Bloody Mary. Yeah. It's in case they get hit with skunks. They'll have something to take a bath in. Well, there was metal right here. Why in the world did I go all the way over here when there's metal right here? Alright, take those out. Isn't that just the way it is? You know what? I'm going to pause 2 of these. I need more lumber really badly. Let's do that. Somebody else pulling in that. You got planks coming up. We got scrap metal coming in. But then they would just use their firebending to light the skunk stink on fire. Wait, would that make flamethrower skunks? You know what? With the way skunks spray, I don't think I'd want to see a flamethrower skunk. That honestly sounds terrifying. Let's see, if I go and... well, one, I need a lot more beavers. So let's do juice there, or water there. These should be that and that. So they're not carrying stuff across the map. Here we can set up a nice farming area. There we go. Let's see how much ground that covers. There we go. You guys aren't really doing that much at the moment, so let's pause you. That gives us 1 extra that we can make some more grilled corn. What everybody likes. And now with this here, I don't know if it'll cover that corner over there, this corner. But we could set up some farming operations here. And we could start pulling in a bunch of stuff. We've got metal, finally. Science is coming back in. Logs are not doing great. You know what? Let's get that juicer real quick. And we'll juice us up some stuff. Radishes, radishes. Did I plant any beets over here? I don't remember. Are you beets? You are beets. You know what? No, let's do that one first. Actually, as it gets between my teeth, I tend to avoid corn on the cob. Off the cob, it's okay. I come from an area where corn on the cob is almost a way of life. You have to have a lot of corn on the cob for just about everything. But this one, that one can stay. These two, I don't think I'll need anymore. I feel like I'm just putting up a bunch of farmhouses everywhere. Let's see, can I, if I put this in the middle here. Yep, we'll just do 2 farmhouses there, and hopefully that covers everything, and then we won't have to worry about this stuff over here. We'll do radishes, tomato, bell pepper, beets, canola. Might need more canola at some point. Wheat. We'll do corn, but we'll do just a little patch of it. And then we can stop worrying about these farms down here. And this can probably just go off until we need it again. Storage. We got plenty of radish storage. However, we're gonna need let's do that. And we'll get more storage in here. Maybe I should look into some well-being. Rooftop terrace? Do I have I have 1 rooftop terrace. I have 1 campfire. They're all working 20 hours, though. Let's turn that down. Maybe they'll get a little bit more time. There's 1 guy planting the whole field. And I think it's the guy that was tending to the fluid dump. This guy does a little of everything. Alright, you're done for now, so we'll turn you off. This is radishes. Let's see. We're going to make you. We're going to make you berries. Just so they have something to eat. Let's make you tomatoes. Let's make you stuffed peppers, I guess, for now. Probably should have moved this over here. I might just do that. And we'll just build it down to this way. This is in the way. It's not right. That's been bugging me since I started tonight. It was off-center. High priority for logs to go out. Food, looking good. Water looking good. We've got 4 extra beds. Well-being. Let's get a shrub. Must have a shrub. We will also put a shrub here. Well-being, decoration. Put one there, and they can all get the added bonus. Well-being, decoration, rub. There we go. Do. Might need to turn a couple of these back on here in a minute. Although we're at 1.4, so that's not terrible. Oh, they can only reach so far. Well, that's going to be an issue. Okay, well, we'll live with what we get. If I have to move it around, I'll move it around. I might take down the number of beats we have. You guys are just sitting there. Go find something else to do. Did it again. I don't know what's causing it. Weird. Well, I'll look at my settings again after the stream. I don't know what's causing it, or why it just suddenly decided it wanted to start. Oh, no. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just don't, like I said, don't know what's causing it. What do we got for press? Oh, I need gears for the press. Okay. Let's move. Yeah, let's move you here. I don't have 250 for the better ones, so we'll do that. Get rid of this, and this, and this, and this. Prioritize so that we have somebody there. I have 8 extra beavers. Okay, well. They're going into farms. Metal here, metal, there's metal. This is all dead, but we honestly might not need that much anymore. Not for the time being, at least. I don't know what I'm going to do with this area, but I'll figure something out. I usually do. Got berries. Let's turn these back on. That might deplete the river a little bit faster, but meh. And I'm going to need metal soon, so that I can get sluices. Metal is 300. How much is a sluice? 400. So I need 700 science. That's rough. Let's make a science block. And then if nobody's doing anything, we'll set them to science. He's still working. They're doing okay. That one's just corn. Do. What's the double floodgate? 250? Anything I can pause temporarily that I don't need? No, I kind of look like I need most of the stuff. Tomatoes. Our food is staying stable. Do we have corn? Are they still cooking corn? No, you can probably be paused. Do. They are working their way through this metal over here, which is commendable. How much of that do we have? 143. I think once that's full, we'll just pause all the metal workers. What do we got? Beets. Okay. Oh, I was going to get a juicer, wasn't I? Oh, but for that I need gears. Shoot. Okay. Bad water first. We got to deal with the bad water, right? And we don't have much time left to do it. What do these cost? 20 and 10. Okay, well. Once we get that... I think I just need more houses. Next bad... If we get a bad water tide, it's gonna suck. So... I'm gonna try and take care of it up front. We got tomatoes. Oh, we need to put somebody in there. High priority. Hey, we got the bushes in. Shrub. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about this area too much anymore. We've got this one, and it takes some water to run, but it is helpful. Do I not have anybody in science? Good grief, give me science. Planks I need. You know what? You're good for the moment. Let's pause another one of you. I need more people in the science huts. Where's everybody going? You guys are sitting on your butt. I think these are all full. Yep. So we have metal. Hey, we have an extra beaver. That's fine. I'm going to put people back in here. And then we're going to start building. What are we going to start building? 2 high platforms, because I don't want to spend the extra science. What? No, don't go that way. Okay, well, whatever. We'll fix that. And then landscaping. Double floodgate. Not 100% sure how I'm going to take care of the bad water, but you know what? I'm just going to live with it. Yes. And I want as many people as possible working on this stuff. Because that's got to go in super fast. What about a bridge in there between two overhangs? I could do a bridge, but a bridge costs more science. So, I've got a ton of science at the moment, or at least a ton of science coming in. So maybe at some point, but I just kind of want to get them built. Bad water could be diverted to the right. It will be, yeah. Once this is all in here, it'll all be diverted down here. At least that's the general plan. There'll still be bad water over here, of course, but I don't care about that. Okay, you're done there. Yeah, we're not going to get much storage right now. I'm going to have to wait for sluices for that, I think. And in all honesty, if I get sluices, I might just come up here and build a diverter here. Well, that's still going to pour out here, isn't it? We'll have to do sluices. Well, we might actually just be better off manually changing it until we can get all of this taken care of. Also, I could also come down here and block off this so we get even more water. Which is highly possible. I'm going to leave all these extra farms off and just leave these for now, and we'll see how our food does, too. Floodgates here. Yeah, these got to go in first. And then I'll probably put some in over here. Just so I can get a little bit more clean water saved up. How we doing? Food-wise, not bad. Farms are what they are. Water-wise, we're doing okay. We're back on track on industry, so let's grab a gear workshop. There we go. Does this require... That doesn't require anything. The kiln can probably go right over here by the clay pit. I could start making bricks and charcoal. We'll hold off on that, because I need metal too, don't I? Hey, I'm finally starting to get some beavers. Alright. We have corn. Let's cook that up. Let's go ahead and get that planted just as backup. We'll get them all planted, and then we'll turn them back off. We've got a stock of trees up there, so I'm less worried about that. How much does this take? 120, so we should still have plenty left on that. Okay. Now the science is starting to roll in. Let's do storage. Logs. Planks. That way they stop carrying one at a time. How am I doing food-wise? Not terrible. Let me go up to 20 hours again. Pull in a couple more things. Hopefully get those done. Okay, well, we've got some science coming in now. That's looking better, isn't it? Do-do-do-do. Prioritize. You're going out. Prioritize that. And do I even have a... Oh, that's just a bunch of clay. Okay, well. Prioritize. I don't have enough haulers to actually prioritize all of this. I'm gonna have to pause the science for a minute. Let me get at least 2 more haulers. Are you guys still open? No. You are fully planted. Go find something else to do. You're fully planted. Go find something else to do. Let's get stuff moved around. Everybody's got to go under the shrub, so at least they get a little bit of well-being from that shrub. It's an important shrub. Are they getting all the logs put in there? No, you guys are right here. You can... Day 5. We're lucky this is a long one. I don't think we're going to get this in before the next bad cycle. We've been fortunate, though. We're getting droughts. And not bad cycles. Let's get... How's the food looking? Not terrible. You're planted, so go find something to do. And in the meantime... Oh, there's a new bad water thing from over here. Interesting. Well, I mean, I could put maybe one here? Okay. Go there. I know they hate being in the water, but maybe we'll send them down there during the drought. We have canola. We have a lot of canola that we're going to have to do something with. But I need this gear place. And all of my resources are going here. On the bright side... Oops. Decided it wants to go both ways. That's fine. Yay, it finished. Okay. Now we have to reclaim some resources, and we could basically do the same thing over here. That's a 2-high gate. Where do I want the 2-high gate over here? Here? Yeah, basically. Nope. Give me that. Nope. Give me that. Yeah, that's fine. We can make one thing of stairs and call it good there. Now I just have to remember to switch these, which is usually the trick. But they don't need to be, I don't need to worry too much about a bad tide. What are we doing over here? Trees, not bad. You know what? We'll plant. We'll undo all of these. We'll get this guy back. We'll get this guy back. Water-wise, we're still doing okay. They're going to work on that. Oh, I want somebody in there. So, pause you and you. There we go. What's this supposed to be? Stuffed peppers. For stuffed peppers, I need canola oil, don't I? Yeah, I think so. Okay, we're making gears. Let's go food. And we've got a press. Let's get in a press. How much is it using? 150. Okay. Press being another 50, it'll be pretty close. 3 beavers. These are the important ones, so let's do those first. I have a lot of beets, but I feel like I don't need beets as much at the moment. Probably should trade those out maybe with some corn. These guys are building our bad water defense system. Food-wise and water-wise, I think I can support a bit more population. So, we're going to do just that. There we go. Oh, oops. Are they eating the berries? They're not eating the berries. We'll pause that for now. I feel like I need a builder's hut. Hopefully with all these berries coming and going, we'll need a builder's hut here eventually. Builder's hut. You know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? This will at least temporarily take care of our bad water issue. Till we can get something more permanent and automated in the way. Look at all that metal. Right in the middle of a mine. That full again? I think it's full again. Or pretty close, at least. Yeah, I think it's full. You can go find something to do. Recipe. What do I want to make first? Let's start with the canola oil. And we'll get that in there. What's the next step up for power? 500, and you need a kiln to sustain it. Don't have the floodgate? No, I don't at the moment. I should remember to put that in, especially for early game, but I always forget. I'm gonna need another one of these, though, I think. Do that. That wheat. Then we can start on some more industry. Now that we've got plenty of, well, sort of have plenty of beavers, let's go down to 16 hours. Maybe they'll get stuff done a little bit faster. A little bit of well-being here and there. The overhangs. Well, their overhangs are really expensive. Okay, well. It looks like the terrace is a fairly popular place. Maybe I should make a second one of those. I don't even have the ladder mod installed. I mean, that on its own seems kind of weird. Well-being. Campfire. Rooftop terrace. They really love this terrace. One plank. My plank production is not great. Maybe I should start making matching things over here. Start with that. I have one spare beaver. What should I do with it? Science. We're gonna science the heck out of it. Two-way, small two-way, two-way levee. Ooh, neat. Two-way bridge. The bridge between. Oh, I guess it probably has to have something on both sides to hold it up, doesn't it? Where's a good place to test this? Oh, there. Okay. Bridge, 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 tunnel. Levee tunnel. Tunnel souterrain, replacing it with another building. Use the... Okay. That's what that does, then. We got tomatoes. We're always low on corn. I feel like I should chop a section of this out and replace it with corn. You know what? I'm gonna chop a section. I'm gonna chop this section out. And we'll put corn in there. You can't reach the corn, so I don't care about that. This is going to be an interesting area. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this at the moment. This, I might just cap. In fact, I will definitely cap it. Let's make plans to get up there. Water. What's the discharge? Rig. The rig and the discharge are the same. But I think I'm going to put the rig there. What is that? 5 of something gets you 45 something else. I'm not sure what that is. You know what? I'm going to turn those off. Let them go somewhere else. They're still trying to build that. Because he keeps using all the planks from next door. There's the clay and the logs. Tell you what, let's pause that so we actually have planks. Hey, that's all in. All right. Looking good. Looking good. We'll do that. Do I want to leave this bridge here? That's kind of a way to get over here to this metal. Yeah, I think I do. You know what? Can I release this? We'll fill this back up with whatever water it'll come through here. It's going to be a long one. I might as well use all the water that we have anyway, all right? What are my logs? Logs are looking good. Do-do-do-do. I should have marked this when there were actual water flows going. I don't think there's a water source here. Oh, there's a bad one, but it doesn't flow down here, I don't think. But we'll find out here. And then we'll go this way. And we'll say... Do-do-do-do. All of you... Oh, are you rubble? No, you're that. There you go. And then here we're gonna need... not some levees. Well, we'll need them eventually. Actually, if I do this... and then do... dams here, hopefully that's enough. It'll all flow down this way and fill that up and then go out this way. Hey, we have canola oil. You can be for canola oil. We're out of corn, but you know what we're not out of? Bell peppers. Are these grilled? These are grilled bell peppers. What's the difference between grilled bell pepper and stuffed bell pepper? Are they actually two different things? This is a grill. This is stuff. Oh, well, let's put the grill in here first. This is a long drought, that's for sure. How are you guys doing over here? Hey, 12, alright. Oh, grilled corn, grilled bell peppers. Do we have the juicer yet? Yes, we do. Once they fill up the canola place. Are they all bored and not having anything to do? Well, I will put another one in over there. If it's that big, they can do something there. housing do they have? I know they have all sorts of housing. 18. Giant blocks here. How much is this? 350. Oh, it requires bricks. Sky bridge ladder? I don't even have normal ladders. Walkway, two-way connection. Interesting. Sky bridge. Okay. For apartment buildings and such. How big is that? I could definitely... 3, 6, 9, 12. That would actually improve the number of ones there. Are you turned up to 10 still? Yes, you are. Do I need more clay? Not particularly. They're just slowly working on planks and stuff. Instead of this... let's do... that there. In fact, we might just do 2 of those. One of these days I'm going to remember just to leave that on. Apples. I could use apples somewhere. And this is full. How green does this get over here? Oh, you know where I could put apples? Right here. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Apple tree. Apples. Why not apples? Do you gather apples? Oh, you do. Okay, well. We'll get another guy over here and get us some apples. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Kind of odd. There we go. All right, whatever. Looking good. Colony. Yeah, I've got 2 extras. Which means... how about industry? Where's the kiln? Let's get the kiln in here. It's a small building. We'll put it... we'll take that out and we'll put it there. What do I need for it? Just clay. Yep, there we go. How are you guys doing? Canola oil. I believe that's being brought over here and turned into grilled bell peppers, which seem to be going pretty quick. Anything there? Nope. What about over here? I think that's all dead. You guys can go find something else to do. I have 9 beavers. 9 extra beavers. Do I need any logs? Nope. Do I need food? Nope. So, looks like... two builders' huts. We'll speed build this. We don't need any science at the moment, or else I'd turn those back on. Not bad. This over here, I don't know what to do with yet, but we'll figure that out. Canola oil, okay. I think we're definitely going to need a couple more of these. This guy might just be stuck on canola oil permanently. While we wait. There you go. More science. We seem to be doing all right at 16 hours, so we might just leave them at 16 hours for now. Can you reach over there? Yeah, you can reach over there. Hey, we've got this one in. Those in, get that in. Get these in. Okay. I still have 2 left. And they'll probably both go in there. For the kiln, I'm gonna need some extra storage. Is that are bricks stored in here, or are they stored somewhere else? No, but the charcoal is stored in there. So we'll do that. Bricks must be stored in one of the warehouses. Where can I put a nice large warehouse? You know what? We're just gonna store them here for now. Nothing special. We'll just do bricks there. They just gotta build everything. There we go. Well, we've got the people. Got logs coming in. They're building this one. So hopefully that saves at least some back. I don't know what they can and can't take down there, but that's okay. It is too far to reach. Oh, I see. You need some stairs. There you go. Let's get that taken care of. A little bit of extra water there. We have enough builders. We should totally be able to just take out all this stuff from this farm. This is good. This is good. What are they building now? Oh, they're clearing our farm area out. That's awful thoughtful of them. Especially since we told them to do that. Corn. Corn. We need the extra corn. Seems like we can't keep that in stock very well. Let's get maybe a juice row here. All the juice. Oh, well. Probably reclaim all of this stuff here. So I don't plan on turning those back on. There we go. Are they still working on this? No, what are they? Oh, they're building this thing out here. Okay, well, that's fine. This doesn't need to be, that can be an out. That can be an out now. Move that. Off to go get a massage at the chiropractor. Oh, well, that sounds nice. Have a good evening, Kudzen. What? Oh. I guess maybe we'll have this built for next time? We might have to turn these two back on here eventually. I also should probably look into larger water storage. Well, they've got just a bit to build over here, so we'll let them build that while it's still a drought. Yay! There's our Legion of Builders. And if it starts flooding because of this, I'll just take down part of this wall and they can finish it another time. This can go back up to, what, 8.5? No, that can go up higher than that. This high, maybe? We'll keep an eye on it and see if that's too high, not high enough. This should be 1, 2, 3. So these, even going up to the top, can't really match how tall those are. Speaking of which, you should need to go all the way up. Oop, they're in out completely. Let's get those lined back up. Hey, there we go. So now I can take this out. Let's put one of you in there. That's high priority. Because this should be basically 4 of those. No recipe selected. What? Where? Oh, kiln. Let's start with bricks. Most charcoal. No. Let's get somebody in here. There we go. The little colony's doing all right. I'll get somebody back in here to plant. Somebody back in here to plant. Let's take a look. Are we flooding in any way, shape, or form? Not currently. Oh, somehow we didn't quite get those in down at the end. Well, some beavers are going to be very unhappy. They have to get wet, as a beaver should, but these ones absolutely hate. That's all right. Quite a few of them are, I think. But I'm going to leave them at 16 hours. 16 working hours, just so they have a little bit more pleasant of a day. Do. There's some extra there. In fact, how if I go up to 150? Still okay there? Nothing weird going on? No? Good there. If I go up to 185? Is it just me, or is it not really making much of a difference? Okay, maybe it is just a little bit. Okay, we've got some extra water. You stay out of that side. pause you. You definitely don't need to be in there. Actually, pause you, unpause you. Get this done. Get that done. That done, and then we'll block that off. Everything down here looks okay at the moment, though. This still does not have a way to get there, so... There we go. You are building bricks. Wonderful. How many bricks does one of these houses take? 24. Well. Well. Do I have the... Yeah, I certainly do. Sorry, beavers. You're going to be homeless for a bit, but you're going to get the nice house here in a second. Is that actually smaller than two of them? That might actually be smaller than two of them. Interesting. I thought it was 4 wide. Okay. I am good with that. Making more bricks. There. Have 11 homeless beavers, which I'm well aware of. Okay, they just need a couple more logs and they'll be done. Your water stays in there. Are you guys replanted? Yep. What about you guys? Bear farms are all replanted. That's wonderful. That covers us 6. Don't need the berries. Do. There we go. Now we have 5 extra places. Wonderful. Canola oil still doing okay. This one can be for beeton radish. This one can be for tomato. And then I guess we'll do another one here for corn. Oh. All right, looks good here. Let's look into industry. What does that take? 3 hours for one? Yeah. Do. I want that. Actually, I want the smelter. What's the big smelter cost? Why don't I just skip to the big smelter? Actually, I could probably use the better engine. He's working on that. I'll need some charcoal, though. Charcoal. Bricks. That's not bad. Let's switch over to charcoal. Get some charcoal made. And then we can start switching things out to the bigger engines. Of course, I need... How much power is it? Well, none, because they're not working at the moment. How's the water doing? 1.7. That's not bad. What about water storage? Let's see. Bricks. Need metal plates for that. But large tanks. I could probably do a large tank and have 1,200. Do. Kinda like the thought of having 1,200 water just hanging out. Just in case the droughts get pretty nasty. And I'm sure they will here soon. Pouring down there? Nope, not at all. Are you causing any strange flooding problems? Does not seem to be. We'll close that off and see if it floods. But there's a decent amount of extra water here. What are you guys doing? You guys are almost done. What am I doing on bricks? I seem to be out of bricks, but that's okay. We're getting charcoal. I need to start looking into more of these. There we go. Logs we're low on. I think we lost some of it right out there, but that's okay. Hopefully next time we don't have too much trouble with it. You guys are all wet, I'm guessing. Wet fur. Okay, go get dried. Campfires and various things abound. We have no spare beds. I feel like I must once again build another condo. Would one day long seasons, but a 50-50 chance of skipping the seasons be difficult or not? It's a good question. It depends. If you constantly get stuck on it's skipping every temperate season, that would be very difficult. If you constantly get stuck on it's skipping everything except the temperate seasons, then that would be probably quite a bit easier. Orange juice. What else is over here? Oh, tomato juice. You know what? Let's make that tomato juice instead of corn juice. Apple juice, tomato juice. So, yeah. Maybe. Just maybe. Oh, there's our water. Oh, and it's already filling up. That's a beautiful thing. We're getting some apples. In fact, I could probably put in some more here. And if they dry out, they dry out. What are you guys doing? No goods in stock. I don't have those. Oh, I don't have those set to cut. Good grief. I don't know if I need the food at the moment, so... We need tomatoes? No. Do I need canola? No. I just more or less need corn. need for the 2 gear factory? So, if I take this out, if I do the gears here, well, that's a weird building. Almost looks sideways. Okay. Let's do gears. Is there anybody in the gear workshops? No. Somebody make me some gears. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Gears. Okay, well, I don't know that anything else needs gears. Maybe these need gears. Ah, I see. It's putting the gears over here first. Let's have them do that first. I'm going to say those are lower. They're working on the trees. There's corn here. We need that. Of course, they try and get the radishes first, but whatever. I could tell them to get the corn first. In fact, corn. Focus corn. Also, radishes. Let's take all these radishes out of there. So you kind of have to unlock the lower level first before you can unlock the upper level, because the upper level requires you to make stuff for that. So, 14, what do we got? Beaten radish juice, there we go. Just juice? Oh, it's juice in general. Corn juice. Grilled bell peppers, yep, we're good there. Apples, we'll get there. Baked beets. Contemplation spot? Sure, you guys sit up here and contemplate. I'm fine with that. Go think about what you've done. Charcoal. Charcoal's coming along. We might need a second kiln eventually. In fact, what I'll do is I will move that there. And then we'll get that one out of there once they build that. How are you doing? You got clay. That's not bad. I don't think we're using much clay, so we'll get you to go do something else. Gears, alright. That's what I wanted to see. You go out. We'll get our metal in here. Kind of using this area to make the better area down here. We've got some logs, but they're not doing great. What are these? Bell peppers. What are bell pepper? Okay, well. Give them time to contemplate. Toss a bush up there. Down 10 beavers somehow. We don't have enough beds, so I'm gonna make some bricks. You out of there. Make another one of you next door. Let's get that done. We'll set you to bricks so that we can make some of the advanced stuff. Oh, it doesn't have power because that's not built yet. Bricks. Okay, well, you can make bricks. We'll get some bricks made in a second here. Not like we don't have the stuff for it. Ah, good stuff. Okay. They're grabbing that. Need the metal. At that point, I should probably start making dynamite, but we'll get to that. We will get to that. Industry. What else is in industry? Mine, large smelter, and the tapper. Pine resin and maple syrup. Okay, well, we'll get those eventually, too. This is low. Let's go ahead and see if we can refill that a little bit. I don't want it spilling over too much. There it goes. Does not need to go over there. So we'll close that back up. And there we go. We've got extra water. Get some clay here. No, we don't have any beavers for clay. What are you building? You're doing beet radish juice. Seems to be fairly popular, because we can't keep any of it in stock. You're doing tomato juice. Not as popular. Corn juice. Well, we don't have much. We have some corn. We could have somebody in there. You. Go over and make corn juice. I can't believe I just told them to do that, but they want to make corn juice. Gears? Am I low on gears? Really should. We're just kind of tossing stuff out here as we need it, I think. Gears. That can be a that goes out kind of place. What do you need? Bricks. Get somebody in here making bricks, please. What do I need for monuments? That's just 200 logs, which at the present moment is easier said than done. Corn. Tomatoes. These bell peppers. No, those are beets. Not plant any. Of course, the bell peppers are dead. It's alright. Do you have any up here? Fields, I could probably do without a lot of this. Beets. Yeah, we can just leave those beets. Okay, there's 3 extra people. And tomatoes we're good on, so we're just waiting on the bell peppers, more or less. And what is this? Wheat? We probably need some wheat. No, we really don't need wheat. Alright. That grants us a couple of extra. And everybody went to get tomato juice today. That was nice of them. Are there better squeezers? I feel like no matter what, that's going to be hard to keep up with. This might turn into my food area, and this in my production area. I don't know yet. Yay, we've got those, so we should have some metal blocks coming in, which will let me build the bigger metal block place. Industry. Got 1,000? I got 1,000. You better believe I'm putting that in. 2 blocks. There you go. 3 and 1. Get you 2 in 3 hours. There we go. I think I need to start replacing more of these with the tenement lodge. Well-being, yay! so many people have juice now. Population spot probably helps just a little bit. Okay, well, that's not bad. Well-being. Exercise plaza? It's just slightly too big. What about a dance hall? Nope, slightly too big. Carousel? Still too big. Don't have that. Whatever fire is, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to have to check. What makes that? That's the extract. I'm not 100% sure what makes that fire. No. Control tower, bot assemblers. Phoenix distillery. That's what it is. That's an interesting one. What does it look like? Very small. Does it need power? No. Okay. I'm not even sure what that is. Phoenix Force. I'm pretty sure that was an X-Men comic. Bell peppers. This is made. Then... oh, you know what? I've got extra bricks, or at least I should have some extra bricks. I do have some extra bricks. They're going to be slightly angry at me, but that's okay. We're going to get another one of these. How they doing here? Looking great. Corn juice. You know what? Let's do that. That. And this, so that they can be put away. We have a little bit of juice here and there. Canola oil, I need to turn that back on so it can get made again, and we'll say somebody needs to go in there. Food's holding out. Water is looking good. Is that? We have apples. Hungry for apples. You better believe it. But that means I might need to add some more to this. Our great wall of food here. You. This. We'll do apples. There we go. What else do we have? Apple pie. That would be nice. Baked beets. Those are bakery items. Bakery. I think I have, yeah, I have some storage for that. We've got plenty of storage for that. Grilled corn. Yep. So, I guess this can be apple pie. And then this... oh, what else? What else should I store food-wise here? Extra... I guess just extra tomatoes for now. There you go. Well, those aren't... those not in cutting range, guys? No, they're not. Okay, well, it's fine. Send them to do something else. 4 beds open here. Decoration. Grab lanterns. Side roofs. Why not? Give them all a little bit extra. What are you supposed to be making? Grilled bell peppers. How about some grilled corn? And then I think I need some more grills. Alright, well. I think I need just one more grill, so we can toss a grill up here. Blue corn, and you can do the grilled bell peppers. Are you bell peppers? You are bell peppers. Get some bell peppers. There we go. Wow. Not bad. I think what's left needs the gristmill and the bakery. Is anything going? Yeah, I guess it's still going. There they all go. These might both need to be replaced with the better power things. Power. Do I have extra gears? I do. Extra metal blocks? No. No, I don't. Is nobody in here? That's why that's not going anywhere. Nobody was in there. Makes perfect sense to me. There we go. Are we getting more and more foods? We are. I do love how the Emberpelts love their food. Those. This I don't really need anymore, but we'll replace those out here in a bit. Food-wise, what do we have in the... How big is a grist mill? Oh, not that big. Okay, well, I could probably... That's gone. Go here and maybe, I don't know, an extension there or something. Can't really turn it sideways in that. There we go. Now they're getting metal blocks again. Then that can go in. And I can actually put another one up here. Do this. You have some weird city of platforms, but that's okay. We'll live with it. In fact, could I put another one over here? It's alright. I think we're good for now. Tomato juice. Man, we just cannot keep those juices in stock. We only have 68 beavers, and we can barely keep it in stock. No good selected. Oop, you can be for metal blocks. And would you look at that? Send somebody over here, please. Nobody there. There's nobody there. How's our scrap doing? Our scrap is actually pretty good. Are you guys? Nope, nope. We're just short on beavers. We got bricks. We got gears. Okay, there's somebody that went in the gear place. They're still working over here. We don't need them over there. We have various juices finally. Good. And we even have one of those. Okay. When we've got some extra bricks, or extra blocks, we'll go ahead and make sure that that... Is that as high as you can go? Is there something blocking you? Are you pouring out somewhere else? No, it's just slow. Slow to come back. There we go. 20. Well, they were 20. How's the clay? We have plenty of clay. Currently, we have plenty of clay, so let's stop those guys for a minute. We've got people now making stuff in the smelter. That's what I wanted to see. We'll get this replanted. What am I constantly low on? Bell peppers, but I think that's because I don't have enough storage for bell peppers, which would be easily rectifiable. Where can I put some bell pepper storage? Probably put it over here, since they're going to have to be got from there anyway. Better assign that before I forget what it's for. Bell peppers coming in. Gears we have. Large. Okay. Take any extra bell peppers that we have. In fact, here, plant more bell peppers just so we can get caught up on them. We'll do that. Take some of the guys from various places. We're out of apples to pick, so we'll come back to that. Still picking up trees. Oh, somehow somebody got wet. Where did you go to get wet? Oh. Slight flooding there. Well, we'll deal with that. Let's take those out. Are we still flooding? Sort of. Okay. We unflooded. But we'll have to go put those back here. In fact, we're going to make some builders very angry. Of course, they dropped them on the other side. That's all right. You guys will have to dry out eventually. Yeah, there's a little bit of overspill over there, but it's okay. All our builders are unhappy with this, which doesn't surprise me. They have mentioned several occasions they hate being wet, but, you know, they're just going to have to live with it. We've got gears coming in. Do we have blocks? We do have blocks. Oh, I got to sit up straight. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Bad tide. Oh, we get to test our bad tide system. The one time that we get a whole bunch of extra stuff up here, we have to lose it all due to bad tide. So let's hope that it doesn't flow over, because I don't have... Well, I should have enough stuff for that, but we'll see. Well, another one of these. Kind of do. Storage. Storage? Does that need... No. You need the metal blocks, though. Which we're really going to have to start pumping those out, because we're going to need them for just about everything. Beaver is injured. Ooh. Medical beds. There you go. We got some extra bell peppers, so that nobody can be making those, I guess. Okay. This... And this I will trade out for grist mill. Can't fit two of them in here anyway that I can see. Nope, gonna have to do this. And then we'll maybe resituate these. In fact, let's take you out of there, and we'll go ahead and start power with this engine. There we go. What does it kill them? 3 logs for 2. But then it takes 10 of those to actually use 1 over here. So... Nope, I'll turn that off for now. What about you? Clay and bricks? Yeah. You're doing alright. How much? Got a decent amount of bricks over here. What do I have in the way of beavers? I have 3 beds left, so maybe here in a minute. Okay, are they still angry about... Okay, so we're actually going to have to lower this a bit, and we're going to have to lower this pretty much all the way down. Actually, I want this all the way up, don't I? Yeah. Might have flooded some of that, but that's okay. So all the water seems to be flowing that... Oh, crap. That is not what I wanted to see. Those are not tall enough. Oh, crud. What does sluice? We still don't have enough for the sluice. Flat top triple. Okay. That's cool. What is just... What's the triple cost? I almost think I need to go back and try and get these in there. Fortunately, think we're going to have some mad tide down this way. I cannot block it off. Unless it decides that it's going to... Well, we're about to find out. Is anybody still going in the water? No. Well, fortune favored us for a while, but it looks like it's about to get kind of rough. Let's get that done. See if we can pull in just as much water as we can. How much was it? A 13-day? Okay, well. Although, it seems to mostly be going out this way. Because that's the way the tide's going. I'm sure it will push this way, slowly. But I plan to keep everybody out of the water. So, water. Yep. Pushing this way slowly, but it might not be fully corrupt until the end. What are we doing food-wise? Pretty good. Grilled bell peppers, I think we're having a bit of a trouble with, because... Are we low on bell peppers again? Oh, this died instantly. It's because I forgot that I can shut this one off. Good grief. I need all the automatics all the time. That's terrible of me. This might be the first one I put a sluice in. In fact, I'm sure this will be the first one I put a sluice in. Hey, there we go. Charcoal. What options do we have? Well, let's do wheat flour. And then, I tell you what, let's redo all of this. You got 500. So, if I do another one of these, and then we do juicer row here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for each different type of juice. I hope that there's enough power there. Now, the real trick will be to replace this one. However, if we have enough blocks saved up... Yeah, I figured it would poison it eventually. Well, we're going to lose a little bit, but you know what? I think we may make it. I forgot that because of the extra ones here, we were definitely going to need extra outlets here, but that did not happen. So I might even have to make this a larger space here so that we can send more that way. No recipe selected. Oh, they're already done. Okay. Cornmeal. Vanilla oil. Apple juice. Tomato juice. Beaten radish. And you can be for corn juice. Okay. Then, what do these need? Power of any sort? Not really. You need bricks. I need, what, 4 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And that should be every type. Hey, how's it going? How you been? We're still playing Timberborn. Not very well at the moment, but we are playing it. That I need. apple pies, stuffed peppers, baked beets, and cornbread. Good. I've been pretty good, to be honest. I mean, tired, but I don't know anybody who's not tired anymore, so, you know, not too shabby. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I could do 3 of the larger ones here. Yeah, those aren't pumping anything anymore, so we're probably going to go through all 3,000 of this water. This needs to be there. We're going to lose all our apple trees. Probably a good portion of our berries here. Good? No. Get some rest after stream, alright? I will try. Everything just seems so busy lately. Let's see, they have the explosives factory. It's alright, I get what you're saying. Should I save up and look for a mine? I almost think I should. But the explosives would come in huge amounts of handy. Automated water pump would be nice. Pumps out quite a bit. Bad water pump. And I haven't... Oh, they don't need one because they have a bad water rig. I could do that and cap this off, and then I never have to worry about bad water for the rest of the time. That might be what my goal is there. Alright, let's do that. How are we doing on charcoal? Not bad. How are we doing on metal blocks? Also not bad. How many do I need? 20. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to temporarily suspend that. Get us in a slightly more powerful one. You guys are out of power, so temporarily go find something else to do. Like, join the Builders Guild there and build everything. They're going to build their own power source and then just go right back to work. I'm going to watch here quietly because I'm folding some clothes. Oh, there you go. I need to do the same thing. I have so many loads of laundry to get through. Ew, I don't like the fact that I'm low on trees. Okay, well, you know what? You know what? Let's... That's just a really long bridge, isn't it? That'll get me most of the way across. Yeah, let's do it. How much is that? It's 18K. Ooh. Maybe I'll... 4s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course it's not even. Why would it be even? Maybe I'll just do this and a pile in the middle. Actually, I can take all 3 of these out. Let's do this. So much laundry. I think if I turned on the washing machine like now and kept it running, it'd have probably at least, I would say, a 48-hour cycle of laundry still going. I just have tons. I'm going to do 2 2s again here. There we go. And then I'm going to make the bridge this way. Take this out, and then eventually we'll turn it around the other way. Just so it looks right. I'm going to wait until the bad tide is done, though. And then I'm going to take these out. There we go. Now I've plenty of... Well, no, I don't have plenty of extra energy. What about you? Supply, demand. Okay. Supply, oh, I actually need an extra one in here. Okay, well. They'll have to work at a deficit for a bit. Storage. Is this the same laundry? Yes. However, as you remember, you possibly could remember, we've had problems with it pretty much since we got the thing, and the people that sold this to us, this dealer, basically kept coming out, couldn't fix it. Eventually, they were just like, well, we're done. We're not going to work on it anymore. We're not honoring our warranty. It's yours now. When it broke this last time, we had basically a professional repairman come out. The dealers, yeah, definitely. But we had a professional repair guy come out, and for $100, he fixed everything that was wrong with this washing machine, including the stuff they couldn't fix. And now it has absolutely no problems, works perfectly currently. So for $100, it's not a bad deal. I still would have preferred the machine work in the first place, but, you know, you can't win them all. Let's get a little bit more. This needs to go up. Instant no taking apart fix. You know, I don't know. I had to have somebody here because the only time they could come was when I was at work. So I don't 100% know. Yes. Yeah, I got plenty of science. That one I didn't actually need. I don't know why I put that up there. Alright, let's start storing some food. I got some for apple pies, apples, baked beets. I don't know if I have any for that, so that's going in there. Cornbread. Grilled. Stuffed. There we go. Right, rather fixed than just bad excuses over and over again. Because before, that's pretty much all we were getting. You know what? Let's open these back up so that they can cut some more of these trees down. At this point, do this. In fact, you guys can be paused for just a minute. And we'll say cut all these apple trees, because they're not going to get any apples back on them. You can be paused. You guys can be unpaused. Get us some logs here. They still don't know why they haven't been shut. Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, they've had Better Business Bureau reports to them many, many times, but it doesn't seem to help. It also doesn't help that they've got the local media in their pocket, because they buy advertising time during the nightly news. So anytime there's a story about how terrible they are, for some reason it doesn't get picked up. It's weird. That's the way the world works. You think the Better would shut them down like OSHA? You know, honestly, I think the Better Business Bureau, I don't know if they actually have that power. I mean, maybe, but for some reason, I think all they can do is, like, recommend you not go there. Ah, well, we tried to save our colony from bad tides, but unfortunately, I did it badly, so... Oh well. We'll try again next time. But on a brighter side, we really, really came a far way with the colony. We're starting to get juices of various types. We've got a decent amount of water. Still low on corn, but, I mean, corn seems very popular. I get it. Corn's pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna do that. And then... storage. Underground pile. Large industrial pile. There we go. We'll do that. We'll put logs in here. They can go out. I just need logs and planks, right? Yeah, that should be easy enough. Are you just sitting there? Are we out of scrap metal? We're out of scrap metal. Okay, well, we'll turn on the scrap metal places for just a minute. Me, a cool ad would be grits, which is grinded corn. You know, I think we've talked about this before. Grits, you know, it wouldn't make sense. I mean, with the crops they grow, they do feel a little bit, southern U.S. Corn, beets, canola, tomatoes. Feels about in that what the heck? Who put the door on the top floor? Oh. Some weirdo beaver put that on the top floor. Okay, well. It's in Coke. Really? I don't drink Coca-Cola. Just got nothing? Apples, yeah, nothing there. Okay. We're going to close these gates. We're going to lower these. Hopefully we don't get a splash of... Yeah. Never mind. Stay out of that. You stay out of that. No reason for you to be over here. Get out of there. Shoo. I need to get some water. Some water. Okay. That's all going down that way. Do I have to let more out here? You know what? Let's just let it all out there. The sooner it clears out this mess, the sooner we can fix it, right? Okay, now it's clean water. Get out of there, you doofuses. No, stop. Leave those alone. I know you need logs, but no. Get out of here. Phew. Beaver is unwell. Well, that's this snack while on a fishing boat. Meh. I mean, I know people that like it. Okay, I'm lowering these all the way down. If it floods, it floods. We've got wet fur. We've got unwell beavers. I think their medical bed is the type that requires... Oh, it requires the phoenix stuff. I'm not sure. Where was that at again? Science? Phoenix Distillery. Yeah, I don't even have the refinery yet. Fuel. Well, they're just going to have to be unwell. These are going to have to go back in because I need water. But now that they've had juice, they're barely using water. Interesting. Logs. Good. They're picking logs back up. What are we doing food-wise? This seems alright. You go back on. You go back on. You go back to 8-5. You go to 1. Make a huge mess over here. That's what we wanted to do, right? Right? Yeah. We're going to pretend that was on purpose. Okay, so now that the gates are all the way down, out you go. And flat top, triple floodgate. We're going to do this. Yeah, I got that. He's got a bunch of trees to replant. Oof, we're behind on beavers, though. What do I need for those? I need some more housing is what I need. Skybridge stairs? Interesting. I have a skybridge walkway? Huh. Well, maybe we'll use those eventually. I like... build them on top of something? I can't just, like, suspend them from nowhere? Between two ways and walkways. Oh, interesting. Okay. Beaver-wise... we are building our downtown here. Make sure that gets back in so we can get some more beavers. How we doing? We need clay. This guy's got a lot to replant. We're still gathering back up metal, but I think that's about all we might need for now. So we'll pause those and put the 5 back into work. What are you? You're charcoal. Let's get you back going again before we lose our power. We got trees. We got gears. We got bricks. Not bad. Alright. Well, food is taken care of. Industry. Tapper shack. Just a tapper shack. Yes, I could put another one of these down here. And then do maples here. I just have to somehow get a tapper shack in there. Tapper shack. Tapper shack. Everybody say tapper shack. Just fun to say. Okay. These are going to be difficult, but it is going to be doable. And I definitely need to open this river up quite a bit more for the bad tides. So we'll figure that out. Do that. That. Oh, are you guys out of range of anything? Yep. All right. Pause you. Pause you. Pause you. Out you go. Out you go. One there. 1, 2 there. There we go. That's gonna be fun. We're gonna have to use a tunnel on that, I think. Do 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 do. They'll get there when they get there. We got planks. We're low on beavers, so pies, cornbread, baked beets. Cornbread and baked beets. What are we missing for the cornbread and baked beets? Oh, we're missing beavers to make said cornbread and baked beets. Drought. 14 days. That's not terrible. Gonna lose a lot of the water over here. There you go. More unhappy beavers. They're gonna have to live with it. Just gonna have to live with it. We don't have any extra water this time, but it's only a 14 days, so I'm hoping we'll be alright. Do-do-do-do. Nobody saw me erase these with the path trick. Nobody did. What is this? Oh, logs. Nobody saw this. It's only 2 weeks. They'll be fine. Exactly. Radishes? Do I need radishes? I don't think I need radishes. Tomatoes? I don't think I need tomatoes. Both of those are high priority. And there we go. That's better. Food is okay. The more beavers we have, I think the more we'll be able to pull in. Corn is still low. You guys are just sitting there, so go find something to do. You go find something to do, too. Alright, well, we're down to 20. Okay. What are we doing on bricks? We're doing alright on bricks. That's basically all we need for these houses, right? Bricks, boards, and planks. Yep. So, I think we'll take these out. Yep. There we go. Make these pretty important. Oh, would you look at that? We still might have problems with bad tide after that, but, you know, we'll deal. We might actually have to start bringing in some bad water. Man, that area is going to be rough. This one's not going to be bad, I don't think. Yeah, easy to redirect the water right off the edge of the map. Pick this might be the next place we head to, unless there's a hidden water source in here somewhere. I don't see one. Anybody? No? One of these are hidden water source somewhere. What's this map called? It is... Oh... That's a good question. It is... something like... something revisited or something along those lines. I can't remember. I know I said it at the start of the last one that I did. But basically what it is it's one of the starter maps, but then they added extra area to it on all sides. Kind of remade the whole thing. Which turned out pretty nice. None of my juicers have juice in them. Okay. Nobody's there cutting. You guys are just sitting there. Go find something else to do. Nope. Okay, well, they're making grilled peppers again. Okay, I have 11 free beds. I have 26 kits, so approximately a third of my population is kits. Might be a small problem. Power. I really should find a mine. Where is... Oh, that's a bad water source. Holy cow. That one will be difficult to get to. Down here. I'm gonna need another one of these eventually, so might as well get it. And then we need industry, not industry. Landscaping. We'll need explosives factories. We only have one size of explosive factory, which kind of strange, but that's okay. I haven't started on this yet, so we'll put that in there. I do need the bad water pumps first, though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the bad water pump first. Where can I put this? Suppose I could put it right there. Good place for it? Meh. Is it a bad place for it? Meh. No, guys, there's bad water down there. Get out of that water. All right. Let's do 2 there. And then water, bad water. We can at least have 1 there. And we'll do storage, medium tank. There you go. Do. That's fine. They can build that. This is done. Explosives. Do they have larger explosives? No, they just have the 3. Tunnel. dirt excavator, terrain blocks. Okay, well, nothing too special there. See if they need any of this food over here. These guys are harvesting again. I think I just need some well-being. Wet fur, yeah. Thirst. Somebody's thirsty? They've got plenty. Okay. Apple pie, stuffed peppers. Dance hall? Dance hall wouldn't be terrible. I could do this. And then let's see. Shrub. Lamp. And then I wonder if I can build over these. Good question. Let's find out. Decoration. Kinda doubt it, but we'll find out. No, I cannot. So, do maybe this and that. And they'll have to figure out a roofing spot in the middle. Bench. There. Here. Sit underneath there. Doing alright. Charcoal. Keeping up. Bricks. It's alright. Not too bad. I think that was a pretty good episode. We didn't quite get the bad water fix that we wanted, but I think we made a huge amount of progress in just one single episode. So next time, we'll see if we can shore up this bad water system, or maybe we'll just go tackle it from the sources. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out then. So like the one I'm on, but it's called Spiral Mountain Fix Up on Helix. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. It's just like an enhanced version of the first map, or one of the first maps. So, you know, not too shabby. What is this? There's no road up here. Oh, that's fine. Bad water. No, nobody gets to sit up there. But I think I'm going to call it here tonight. Let me see over on Twitch. Is there anybody I know that's on? No, not really. Okay. Well, we're going to call it here for the evening. I should be back on streaming wise, I should be back on Tuesday. Here on YouTube, I should have 2 more up on my new colony over there next week. And then, of course, I've got my Twitch streams on Tuesday and Wednesday, sometimes Thursday. But until then, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!